Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's DSA challenge, we are going to solve a very interesting problem, and that is replace all spaces in a string with percentage 20. This is a common problem that often comes up in interviews, and it also relates to how URLs are encoded in web development. So let's get started that how we can solve this problem. So what does this problem mean? For example, we have a string that hello world program. So this is our basic string hello world program. So we want that all the spaces will be replaced by the percentage 20. Our output should be look like this. This is our original string. So after replaces all the spaces by percentage 20, our string look like this. So basically every space character is replaced by percentage 20. There are multiple ways to solve this problem. So we have built-in methods in JavaScript, like we have a .replace method, and we can also use the loop and we manually build the new string. So let's see one by one that how we can do this. So first of all, let's see that how we can use the built-in method, which is a .replace. So for this, I write a function and I name the function is at replace spaces, and it is a simple function. So now we will receive the string in our parameter. So let's call it str. Str is our string that we are receiving in the parameter. So here inside the function, let's create a variable. So let's name the variable result. And here what we do, we will take the string and we use the inbuilt method, which is our .replace method. So I write replace. So now in this method, we specify that we want to replace all the spaces by the percentage 20. So now what we do, we will write 2 slashes, and in between 2 backslashes, we will specify that what we want to replace. So we want to replace all the spaces. So here we write a single space. After it, we want to use this method globally on the string. We want that all the spaces inside our string will be replaced. So we write here G. Why? Because we want to operate this operation globally. So after it, we write comma. After it, inside string, we will specify that with which content we replace. It means that we want to replace the spaces by with which content. So here inside the string, we will specify the content. So we will write here percentage 20 because we want to replace our spaces by percentage 20. So after it, we will return the result. So now what is happening? We will take the string and we will use the inbuilt JavaScript method .replace. Inside method, we will specify that we want to replace all the spaces. So that's why we write G, because we want to operate this operation globally. So after comma, inside the string, we will specify the content with which we want to replace. And after it, we will return the result. Now I will check the function. So replace spaces. So here, just copy that string hello world program and paste it here. So now what I am expecting that this function will replace all the spaces by percentage 20. So if I save the file and if I run the file using node, run the file. So you see, hello percentage 20 world percentage 20 program. So now this function is completely working fine. This function will replace all the spaces by percentage 20. Now we will see our second method, which is manual approach using loop. So for this, first of all, I will create a function and I again name the function replace spaces, and this is a simple function. So what we do, inside parameter, we will receive our string. After it, what we do, first of all, I create a variable which is result. So let result and initialize the variable with empty string. So first of all, I create a variable result and I assign the empty string value to it. So after it, I am using for loop. So here I'm using for off loop. So first of all, here I write let char because I am going to loop through each character of the string, and I write off keyword. After it, that on which string I want to loop. So here is our string, which is str. So I write here str. So now inside the loop, what we will do, we will check that if the character is space, we add percentage 20. Otherwise, we add the same character. So now for this, I'm using the if statement. So I write here if. So here what we do, we want to check every character. So here I write char. Okay, if char is equal to space, so here I write a space. If character is equal to space, what we do, we want to replace it by percentage 20. So I write here result, and here I am writing the addition assignment operator plus equal, and what we want to replace, we want to replace percentage 20, and we also use the else part. Now in the else part we will specify that if char is not equal to space, what we want to do. So here inside the else part we write that result plus equal to char. That's it. So now what's going on, I'm using for off loop. So this for off loop will loop through each character of the string. If the character is equal to space, then it will add the percentage 20 in the result. Otherwise, it is adding the same character. So after the loop, what I will do, I will return the result. So that's it. Now this function is also replacing every space by percentage 20. So basically this is a more step-by-step approach that helps in understanding that how the string manipulation works. So if I going to check this function, so I write here console.log, I call this function replace spaces, and inside the parameter I will specify the string. So here I write here that, so now what I am expecting that each space will be replaced by the percentage 20. So now if I save the file and if I run the file, so you see replace percentage 20 string percentage 20 and again percentage 20 percentage 20. So every space is replaced by the percentage 20. So that's how we solve our problem replacing spaces in a string with percentage 20. This problem is very important because it's not only teaches us that how to manipulate the string, but also gives us an idea about how URL encoding works. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. I will see you in the next video. Until then, keep coding and keep growing.